Welcome to this special election edition of 22 News at 5. I'm Ashley Afonso. Voters across the state have been at the polls all day. Good morning to you, Aisha. Crews had to suspend that search yesterday, but as you can see behind me, the state police are about to launch their boat into the Connecticut River from the East Hartford side this morning. We have an update to that breaking news we're following for you out of Newtown this morning. As you prepare to hit the roads, 2 people were pronounced dead following that car crash on Route 34 in the area of Jordan Hill just after 2 a.m. 6 of 7 cars derailed, and now the cleanup process is on. The good news is no injuries here, but we're getting a look now at what this process looks like exactly. So what you can see behind me right now is crews out here using torches. You know what, guys? I'm getting a little bit of a tan out here right now. We're enjoying the sun. There's no breeze. We wouldn't mind a little breeze to cool us off here, but it's nice. Now, behind me, what you see happening is cars starting to pull up and try and pull into Wadsworth Falls State Park here, but they're not having any luck. The parking lot is at capacity. I do want to warn our viewers, if you are coming out here, don't be like me and make the same mistake I made. It is muddy. Check out my sneakers. Do not wear light colored sneakers down here because the parking lots are muddy and the fan zone is muddy and you will get a little muddy, but otherwise it is a perfect day out here. We are at Colt Park right now, and currently this is the only pool open in the city, but come Sunday, that's all going to change. They opened at 1 o'clock today, and they have been packed ever since. Barry, there are so many emotions here at Universal Studios right now. 15-year-old Longmeadow resident Bryn Cartelli has just won The Voice. Who would have thought? She's the youngest contestant to ever win this show. We now know this was an officer-involved shooting that started here on Belmont Avenue and ended about a half-mile away on Kensington Avenue. The old South End Community Center is one of the many historical aspects here at MGM Springfield. We're just over 6 weeks away from the grand opening of the MGM Springfield Casino. Inside MGM Springfield with less than 24 hours till the casino opens. Final preparations are being put here, and the excitement is growing inside the casino. A news conference was held today here at MGM Springfield. Heartbreak in the Hampton County town of Russell tonight after a young boy's body was pulled from the Westfield River. Democrat Ned Lamont has won Connecticut's governor's race. He defeated Republican and first-time candidate Bob Stefanowski. Stefanowski conceded the race to Lamont on a radio show this morning in New Haven. 13 people are dead, including the gunman, after a mass shooting in Southern California overnight. Fans here at Gillette Stadium are confident tonight that the Patriots will come out on top ahead of the Houston Texans, and they have good reason for that confidence. The Patriots are the clear favorite going into this game, and the last time these two teams faced off, the Patriots beat the Texans 27-0 with a third-string quarterback. Audrey, most teens, let alone adults, can say they've helped save a life, but that's exactly what 19-year-old Devin Tilson of Southington did. Thanks to his efforts, a motorcyclist who was hit by a car is alive tonight. The right place at the right time with the right training. At 19 years old, with 7 months of military experience, Devin Tillotson jumped right into action when he saw a motorcyclist get hit by a car on I-84 Saturday morning. He was on his way to the airport with his mom to fly back to Fort Polk, Louisiana, where he's currently stationed in the Army when this accident happened.
It happened really fast. We were driving and a guy came flying around us and hit a guy in a motorcycle, and I saw something fly and I thought it was a bumper, but it was actually the man he hit.
So we pulled over off the side of the road. I got in the car, ran over to him to see how he was doing. Brushed from his legs, he had broken his legs. I ran back over to the car, got the belt off my pants, and then ran back to the tourniquet. My mom called 911. She talked to them, got them to where they need to be.
He immediately just tied a tourniquet around the man's leg, and he was losing a lot of blood pretty fast. It was just pooling. Tied the tourniquet, and I stayed there and was trying to look at the traffic, make sure cars weren't getting too close. Not that I could do anything about it, but again, I was really just worried for my son.
Within minutes, first responders arrived and applied another tourniquet to the man's leg. He was rushed to the hospital where he immediately went into surgery. He's been able to keep his leg thus far thanks to Devon's quick actions. Today, Carla got to speak with him. He thanked her and her son for all they did and hopes to meet Devon soon.
And he wants to come out there to see you, to shake your hand.
Devon's actions came as no surprise to Carla. She has 3 kids who all followed the path of public service.
My son's a fantastic human being, and I knew that before this happened. All 3 of my kids are great people. They're good people. But I really just, I'm in awe of him. I didn't know how capable that he really was to do something like that.
Devon told us he eventually wants to be a police officer so he can continue to help people. As for the driver of the SUV that allegedly hit that motorcyclist, Michael Rios of Hartford has been arrested in connection with this accident. He's facing several charges, including evading responsibility, personal injury. His bond was set at $25,000. Ashley Afonso, Fox 61 News.
Just incredible.
A young Chicopee man with Down syndrome is inspiring people around the world. Tonight, 22 News introduces you to Josh Gregoire, who's demonstrating that there's no limit to what he can accomplish. Josh Gregoire may have Down syndrome, but there's no keeping him down. He's breaking boards and barriers. The 23-year-old went viral with a video of his first-place win at a martial arts board-breaking competition back in November. What may surprise you, he's only been doing martial arts for 2 months, and already he's beating seasoned competitors. Josh signed up for a class at the Center for Human Development where he was connected with Coach Ken Goodrich, and from there, a star was born. Coach Ken told 22 News it's Josh's willingness to just go for it that's leading him to success.
He has an energy, he has a light inside him that just wants to come out. And I think a lot of people saw that day. He kind of went in, and it being his first time, not really sure what to expect. I know his parents didn't know what to expect. And when he did his first break, it was like, everybody just take a step back. Like, did you just see that?
Josh is used to competing against people with disabilities as a powerlifter for Special Olympics. But he beat people of all abilities to win this board-breaking competition. And he's quite modest about it.
My God, I am the beast.
Josh has overcome many obstacles in his 23 years. He wasn't verbal until he was 16. Now he's helping Coach Ken with demonstrations for other students.
I showed him make his, and I try to help him kick to target.
And not only did Josh gain martial arts skills, he's also made a lifelong friend, his coach, Ken.
I'll tell you the best part about it is that he just feels so good.
And Josh encouraged me to even give board breaking a try. If you have any interest in seeing how that went, we've posted it on our website, WWLP.com. For now, Josh is preparing for his next competition, the 2019 USBA WBA Massachusetts State Breaking Grand Championship here in Chicopee in February.